What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters.
I am Anubis.
Carolina Hitman back again. And today we're going to be reviewing an oldie but goodie Sideshow Collectibles release. And it's Dutch Schaefer Premium Format.
And, the funny thing is I keep, a lot of people ask me, is like, how can he get all these statues? And I tell them, it's just it's a long collection. It's been going on for what, 7-8 years now?
I think so, something like that.
And this is one of the originals from your original collection.
It is. So yes, this is actually one of my favorite ones because I am a huge Predator fan.
Which I don't know if you can tell by now, but if you can.
yeah. All the Predator statues I have, you should be able to tell.
Yeah.
But this is actually one of the best ones I've seen released, and especially considering how old it is. It has one of the best portraits of any of the older premium formats, especially far as a likeness to an actor.
Yeah.
And actually, I got the exclusive version, so I got the one with the cigar.
As of right now, anyway.
Yeah, as of right now.
Because some of them they're coming out now, like the Marty McFly.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
I mean, but I guess his face really isn't that hard to make, though.
Now, I'm not a gun guy. I'll be the first one to admit that.
That's an M16 with a M208 grenade launcher.
Thank you, because I don't know.
AKA the Skull Crusher.
I can see why it would be called that.
Well, it's called that in Black Ops Zombies, when you pack-a-punch it.
Sorry, I'm not a fan of Call of Duty.
Well, Zombies.
Yeah.
When you pack-a-punch it, it's called the Skull Crusher.
All right. But this is actually one of the best releases, especially as far as the Predator line that they had, especially as far as considering how old it is. This is actually one of their best releases. And I wish all of them would have the same kind of quality they had with this, because I love the base. The base is actually pretty good as far as depicting foliage and the jungle. And it even mixes, it looks like, well, I'm sorry, go ahead. You want to say something?
Well, yeah, you said the foliage, and I was like, well, even the topography of the rainforest, you can see the mud, and I mean, just the way that, just the hills and everything, how terrible it would be to walk through that.
Ugh, I don't even imagine what that's like.
Yeah, it would be miserable.
It looks like they even mixed some of the base with some
Predator technology.
Yes, and that's another thing I liked about it.
Yeah. That was one of the first things I saw when I was looking at the statue. You look at the base. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but I always just want to go from down all the way up. So my focus always goes to the base.
See, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, you're always going what, from a head down?
Yeah, my first is looking at the portrait. That's my first thing.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so used to like old movies and like documentaries and stuff. When they always show something, they always go from down all the way up. And I guess that's just where my focus goes. And plus, it's kind of catchy. I mean, we never really ever get to see Predator technology. I mean, we don't get to see the Predator home planet except for in that one movie, Requiem, which really pisses me off.
It sucks.
It does. AVP Requiem sucks balls.
And you know what makes me mad? Is it sucks balls, but it has the coolest Predator in it.
I know.
That's what makes me mad about that whole movie.
Coolest Predator? Well, I don't know about the coolest Predator. I would say
the Wolf Predator is the coolest Predator.
I don't know. I like the Elder Predator. He's cool, man.
I'm not saying he's not, but
when you're talking like action based, you're talking about the Wolf Predator.
Even the look of him.
Yeah, he looks fucked up. I like him.
I think that's the best and the coolest one out of all the Predators that they've released so far.
It makes me think though, maybe that's what they're doing with like the statues and the novels and stuff. The statues and novels, they're just trying to make us think about the actual Predator homeworld and what it's really like.
Right, because there's so many different types of them in there.
Well, so far as all we know is there's 2 different types of Predators.
Well, the Berserkers and the regular ones.
The normies.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as like the different looks of them.
Right. But I mean, but their technology, like on all the bases and everything that we've seen so far, it all kind of looks the same.
Right. Well, that's another reason why I like the Wolf Predator better, because you get to see some of that Predator technology, even in the home world, which was about the only good part about that movie.
And well, the whip scene too. That was pretty awesome.
It was. So yeah, but anyways, back to Dutch Schaefer. But yes, I think he is, aside from that, he's not, that one's not garbage. Adrian Brody's Predators, the ones that we.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent continuation because technically I think one is a continuation of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Predator.
Yeah, because she talks about him.
Yeah, so it talks about.
I think I mentioned that in the video before.
Did you? Okay, but yeah, so that's actually a continuation. But I love the detail as far as all the knives and stuff. Unfortunately, the knives do not come out.
Yeah, we've already tried.
Yeah, but one thing I do like, and I'm gonna pop it over right here, is you can unclip this. And it looks like
it's a 1911 45.
Looks like a 45. That's what I say. Yeah,
it's a model 1911.
Okay.
But of course, it's got some upgrades. Of course, it's like the trigger. It's hollow trigger.
Right.
Which I mean, exactly what you'd expect from a special forces, search and rescue squad. Highly customized, just like with the M16. Which I think when we go to we'll talk about it here in a little bit.
There we go.
Talk about the little complaints and stuff about the statue, but right now, I mean, I've always loved this statue. I mean, I'm a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. I kind of wish they wouldn't have. I wish they would have stuck with his original outfit rather than the no sleeve shirt. Because remember, it was like halfway through the movie.
Right before they all said, "Okay, let's get real."
Yeah, it's hot as hell.
Yeah. I don't even want to imagine the sweat and all that, man. Those guys have to go through for that movie.
But in the original, in the first hour in the movie, he's wearing a long sleeve shirt, and I wish they would have stuck with that. But I think that's just me being insecure.
Even on the statue, Arnold's pretty swole. You see the veins and everything coming out of his. Yeah,
it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how he's Mr. Universe.
Yeah.
6 times.
I even like how they do the beard on his face right here.
That 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, I know, man. Like I said, they just did a really good job on this statue. Now, what were some of your complaints about it?
I think, like I said, I wish they would have kept the long sleeve shirt. And see they're trying to simulate the texture of his skin, right here on his arms.
The pores,
and
stuff like that.
The texture.
I think they went a little overboard with that too.
They really did, because I mean you could feel them, and it just looks kind of sloppy up close. But from a distance, it looks good. But I don't think that. And another complaint is this. See that?
Yeah.
This is the grenade launcher is pretty much glued in his hand.
Right.
It's not glued, but I mean it feels like it could be, but this right here, it just doesn't seem like it fits good.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And another thing, is, look at the paint right here on the grenade launcher, the 203.
Right.
See it right here?
Yeah.
I mean it's not bad, but it's not great. But still, it's still good.
Yeah. I think for me, like I said, I agree with you as far as them doing the porous type of skin. I think they went way overboard with that. I think it's just a little too much. They just did a little too much of it.
Yeah, too much is not a good thing.
No.
Like I said, but that could have been fixed.
Unless it's alcohol.
Yeah, that could have been fixed. Is just wearing the long sleeve shirt. But
right.
then again, we wouldn't have got to see how freaking swole. And there are some good parts in the arm, like the veins. And,
right.
Pretty much what you expect from Arnold.
Like I said, I think another thing for me is the same thing I've said in another review. I think his uniform is a little too clean for somebody who's trekking through.
His boots aren't.
Well, yeah, that's true. His boots aren't. Yeah. But I still think, man, when you're trying to simulate someone walking through a forest or a jungle or something, man, I think the uniform, especially, this is after he's been through everything. They're setting the traps and all that stuff for the Predator.
I think this is before that.
No. This is when he takes this, when they're half shirt, they're pulling the branches up and stuff like that. So they're setting the trap.
Yeah, something's chasing them. They find out something's chasing them and hunting them.
But I think the uniform is just a little too clean for that. I think it should have been a little bit more weathered and a little bit more dirt on there, man, just to simulate how hard they had been working and trekking through a forest.
Right.
Not a forest, a jungle.
Yeah, it is a jungle.
Yeah, jungle.
South America.
Yeah. One of the worst jungles to be trapped in.
Yeah. Well, actually, any rainforest is
yeah.
pretty terrible.
Yeah. So I think that's one of my only complaints because the portrait is amazing. Like that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger's portrait.
10 feet away.
Yeah,
that's Arnold.
And even up close, even if you can get if you really look up close at it, it still doesn't change. It still looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And I think that's to me, that's the main thing that stands out on this statue is how well they did a good job on simulating Arnold Schwarzenegger's face.
And his hair.
Yeah, and his hair. Especially for it being as old as it is, because this came out years ago. I know this has probably been at least 5 to 10 years ago, at least that. And for it to be,
I want to say about 7 years ago.
I think it probably may have been that. It may have been that long ago. And for it to have been as old as it is, I think this portrait is one of the best portraits they've come out with. As far as the statue, it's one of the best ones as far as the likeness of the actor that it's trying to portray. And that's one of the standouts of this statue right here. That, and I think...
It wasn't one of the first ones that used cloth as clothes.
No, I think a lot of them did. A lot of them still did. You know, because it's hard to really... I think that would have been a horrible decision to paint the fatigues on. That would have been a horrible decision. And even they realized that.
Yeah.
And I think for another standout is the base. I think they really did a good job on it really looking like a jungle. Him trekking through that jungle. Then the added bonus of a little bit of Predator tech underneath.
Yeah, it makes it cool.
Yeah, I think it adds to the cool factor itself. I really wish the blades, you could have taken them out and you could have really seen them. That's one of the only few complaints I had too. Is just I wish the blades would have been removable. Small complaint.
We could talk about it. We could talk about the blades. This one is actually in one of the scenes in the movie when Arnold, when he's going to rescue the people.
Oh yeah.
He takes it. He takes it and he throws it. And it sticks the guy to a pole, and he's like, stick it around.
Yeah. Puns. The puns in that movie. Yeah. And it just, man, I really think they did a really good job making this statue as far as portraying Arnold Schwarzenegger as Dutch Schaefer. I mean, they did a really good job. This is like the height of his career, too, especially the action, you know. It's just a really good statue for what they were going for. And I think to me, it's one of their best ones, especially as far as the Predator line.
And I'm really, really happy that they used Arnold, you know, as Dutch.
Yes, yes. Ugh. I don't see anybody else who could have really did that role. Not in my opinion. Not at the time when the movie came out.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You know, I guess a lot of people would argue maybe Jesse Ventura.
No.
Could have been Dutch, but
nah.
He played. You remember who?
I can't remember his name.
I can't either. But he did good enough. I think it was Dallas or something like that.
Something like that.
I don't know. But Arnold, I'm really, really happy that they used him because I really love his acting.
You know, another thing I was really glad with, they did not go with Jean-Claude Van Damme as the creature. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Yes, that's what they. You should see. I'm gonna post a picture of that in this video, in this review, so y'all can see what the original design was for the Predator with Jean-Claude Van Damme in the suit. So I'm glad.
It would have been like 3 feet tall.
Especially compared to Arnold Schwarzenegger and those guys.
And you know, the cool thing too in the movie, you know, you see how big the Predator is, because the Predator's holding him straight up by his throat, and Arnold's got like 7 inches between the ground and the bottom of his boots.
Which is another reason why Danny Glover should never been able to kill one. Sorry.
I think Danny Glover's taller than Arnold. I think he is.
I don't know. I don't care. He shouldn't have been able to kill it. Anyway, I'm sorry. It almost drug me in there. It almost did. It just that close.
I almost got it.
But anyways, like I said, I think this one, man. If you don't own this, you still can find them on eBay right now. The exclusive version is a little bit more expensive than the regular, of course.
Actually, I think I might be looking online and seeing if I can find one. Cause I love this statue.
And I don't think it's too expensive. I think right now, the last time I looked, just checking out, you know, the market value. You know, I think the exclusive edition probably was around maybe $600-700. Regular, you can probably get for about $450-500. So it's still a reasonable price if you've never picked this up and you're a big Predator fan. You still can get it. It's not hard to get. And if you can't find it on eBay, man, check out a lot of the statue groups that are on Facebook. You know, that's how I've acquired a few of mine. A lot of good groups out there. Just search till you find one that fits your needs.
All right, Sideshow. I have to ask a question or make a request. If you could do another Predator statue, I wish you would do another one of Dutch. But I would want the pose where he's covered in mud with the bow and arrow.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
I would love that as a statue. I would buy that probably day one.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good one too. I'd pick that. I'd do that. I'd buy that one too.
Yeah, I would much rather buy that one. But
I would like to have seen the whole line of
the cast.
Yeah, the cast. I don't understand why they just stopped with Dutch. They should have went with the rest of the cast.
Well,
what are you saying,
man?
Why not?
Carl Weathers, Carl Weathers, Dylan's. You know, he was an asshole.
That doesn't make him any less statue worthy.
That's a good point.
Yeah, make him any less statue worthy.
I would buy it.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I really wish they would have done is continued with the line itself, with the rest of the cast. I would love to have seen Billy, Dylan, what was the other guy's name? Hawkins. You know, I would love to see them all. Even Jesse Ventura's character, I think it was Dallas. I'm not sure. I think you may be right. But I would like to see his character.
Poncho.
Yeah, I mean, all of them. I really wish they would have continued with the line and just made the entire cast.
Yeah.
Because I would love to have had the cast and the Predators front and center.
I don't have time to bleed.
You ghosted us, motherfucker. But yeah. Anyways, guys and gals, we appreciate you joining for this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified when we come out with new videos.
Yeah, send some comments too. We know it's an oldie, but it is a goodie.
It is a goodie. So just please, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. But I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
We're from Kraken Hunters. See y'all next time. We're out.